Welcome to this Windows and Computer channel, and this is the Tech News Update. We are Thursday, August 9th, 2018, and today in our Tech News Update we have Windows 10 that will add a new feature called inprivate desktop. This feature will let it basically let everyone test, unsure software, things that you're not really trusted or trusting. And basically it will be a sandbox mode where you can run on your desktop a software that you don't know where it comes from, and maybe it has malware. Well, because it's sandbox, it won't be able to do anything else in the system. So this is apparently something coming into all the versions of Windows 10 soon. This is going to be interesting to test out for sure. Well, EMUPARADISE is a known website. Anybody that has old consoles or old computers, I go to this website often because I've got old Atari 1040 ST and old Amiga 500. There you can get pretty much every game, every software that ever existed for these devices. So what they have is, of course, images of these games and software from the past. Now, they had a section of Nintendo ROMs, and basically they actually removed all of the games from Nintendo. Nintendo actually sued them, or pretty much went to court, and they kind of, took some legal actions to force EMUPARADISE to actually take down the ROMs. And it might have something to do also with the fact that the Nintendo Classic has been hacked into, and there's instructions on the internet where you can add whatever game you want to play, and probably it's making Nintendo a little mad. Well, Google Chrome is adding native notifications for Windows 10. That means that you're in your Action Center, you'll be able to have notifications coming from Google Chrome. And of course, this will follow all the rules. So if you have set up quiet hours and or what's called focus assist in times where you don't want to have notifications and so on, you'll be able to control that. Yesterday, a Windows 10 Insider Preview build was released for the Redstone 5, for the next version of course, Windows. It doesn't have much features. It pretty much has only a final, file explorer dark theme. And as for the rest, well, I think it's starting to show that we're in the last stretch before the October launch of Redstone 5. Well, some companies sometimes do things for good. Microsoft has partnered with Agile Networks in working on bringing broadband internet to 110,000 households in the Ohio region, or rural Ohio, where they actually have now access to the web, where there's actually no internet access at all for broadband. So this is cool, and it goes into an effort that Microsoft wants to bring internet access to 2 million people in rural America by 2022. Well, we had the last MacBooks that had problems with the keyboards. Well, it seems that many users of the new MacBook 2018 versions are reporting crackling sounds in the speakers. And apparently sometimes it's actually strong enough that it makes some of the users a little crazy. Apple is, of course, investigating what is happening, and if we know what's happening, hopefully they can fix it. Intel is making a major push for its chips for artificial intelligence. It predicts that by 2022, the market for chips for AI will be $200 billion a year, and that already it's seeing that there's some importance in there. Xeon AI chips have racked in $1 billion just this year for Intel. So I think they're going in the right direction. After detailing that, Microsoft put a data center early this year over the ocean coast near Scotland. Well, they now have live webcams that you can actually look at on the internet in real time. The webcam's main reason is to look at how the box or the metal casing that has all of these servers is aging under seawater, and also seeing how the effects of storms and ocean currents will have. But at the same time, you see beautiful little fish surrounding the area. And of course, It's all live on the internet. If you want to know more, I'll have a video just detailing and giving you the links today. WhatsApp, of course, has been seen as a security problem this week, with one of the big problems being that the security aspect can be actually modified. They can actually find a key to manipulate and change whatever, and even send you private messages that you think might be from somebody, but it's not in reality. So this is, of course, creating a big problem. And many security experts are saying if you're using WhatsApp for business purposes, maybe think again and use some other way of communicating with your business partners, as this is now unsecure. An interesting study of more than 5,000 people is actually saying that basically two-factor authentication is the way to go to keep your accounts safe. But when they asked people about two-factor authentication, most people knew that it existed, but it just seems that people are just too lazy to actually activate it. And they say that even though they told everybody, well, you know, you would be secure with that, nobody takes the time to do it. And that is probably the biggest aspect of why security is failing sometimes in certain areas. So, you know what? If you haven't done so, do two-factor authentication to keep safe. And finally, an interesting study about automation is showing that for some types of projects that people can do, and business projects, automation can sometimes speed up your projects and make them much more relevant and in record time, basically creating a much faster process for being, just having things done and being there at the forefront of whatever project and whatever you are doing with your business. And this was the Tech News Update for August the 9th, 2018. You enjoy our videos, please subscribe, give us thumbs up. Thank you for watching.